Be honest with me right now. When was the last time you actually loved your hair? Not tolerated it, not settled for it, actually looked in the mirror and thought, yes, that is exactly who I am. Or have you been doing what most women over 60 do without even realizing it? You walk into the salon, sit in that chair, and say the 6 most dangerous words in the English language. Just give me something easy to manage. And your stylist nods, picks up the scissors, and 30 minutes later you walk out with the same rounded helmet-shaped, doesn't move in the wind haircut that every other woman in the waiting room already has, the granny cut. You know the one. It sits on your head like a cap. It doesn't swing, it doesn't catch the light, it doesn't make anyone look twice, and worst of all, it is doing more to age you than gravity, sun damage, and time combined. Because here's the thing nobody tells you. A bad haircut doesn't just sit on your head. It pulls your entire face downward. It flattens your cheekbones. It thickens your jawline. It makes your eyes look smaller and more tired. And it sends a message to the world that you have stopped caring, even when that could not be further from the truth. That stops today. I am going to walk you through 5 haircuts that are transforming how women over 60 look and feel. Cuts that lift the jawline, brighten the eyes, and make people genuinely wonder if you have had work done. These are not trendy experiments. These are architecturally designed, research-backed styles that work with the way your face and hair have changed, not against it. And stay with me all the way through, because after the 5 cuts, I am going to give you the salon script. 3 exact phrases you need to say to your stylist, so you never walk out with a granny cut again. Let's rescue your hair. If this is your first time here, welcome. You have just found the channel where we prove every single week that style, beauty, and confidence have absolutely no expiration date. Hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell so you never miss a video. This community is growing fast. Thousands of women over 60 who refuse to be invisible, and you belong here. Now, before we get into the 5 cuts, I need to set the stage because most haircut videos just show you pretty pictures and say, try this. I am not doing that. I want you to understand why certain cuts age you, and why others take years off, so that you never fall into the granny cut trap again, no matter which salon you walk into, or which stylist you sit down with. Here's the truth that the beauty industry has been sitting on for decades. After 60, your face is not the same face it was at 40. And I do not mean that as a negative, I mean it as a fact of physics. The bone structure shifts slightly, the soft tissue redistributes. The facial volume that once sat high on your cheekbones gradually migrates downward toward the jaw and chin. Your hair loses some of its natural density, its elasticity, and its ability to hold volume the way it used to. None of that is a flaw, it is simply evolution. But here's where the problem starts. When you put an outdated haircut on a face that has evolved, the cut works against your features instead of with them. A rounded one-length style mirrors the downward pull of gravity. A blunt horizontal line at the chin acts like a visual anchor, dragging everything south. Too much symmetry highlights every tiny asymmetry in the face. And after 60, every face has them. That's just life. But when you match the right architectural cut to the face you have right now, not the face you had 20 years ago, everything changes. Everything lifts, everything brightens. You walk into a room and people do not notice your age, they notice your presence. That's what we're building today. 5 cuts based on geometry, light, movement, and the science of visual perception. Each one is designed to create upward energy in the face, the illusion of fuller hair, and a silhouette that says she knows exactly who she is. Cut number 1, the architectural bob. If I could sit down with every woman over 60 and hand her one gift, it would be this haircut. The architectural bob is the little black dress of hair. It is sharp, it is expensive looking, and it quite literally acts as a non-surgical scaffold for your face. Here is why it works. A traditional bob is often rounded and soft, hitting right at the widest part of the jaw. That fullness at the bottom creates a bell shape, and a bell shape pulls the eye downward. The architectural bob does the opposite. It is cut to fall just at or barely below the jawline with a crisp, blunt perimeter that creates a firm, horizontal line. That line acts like a visual shelf. It tricks the eye into seeing a tighter, more defined jawline, even if yours has softened over the years. But here's the secret that separates this from every other bob recommendation you have heard. The magic is happening on the inside. Your stylist should be removing weight internally, thinning from within, while keeping that outside edge thick and sharp. No visible layers, no mushroom shape, no bowl. You want blunt perimeter with internal texture. That is the phrase to use in the salon. Write it down. This matters enormously after 60, because as hair loses density, a one-length blunt bob can sit flat and heavy against the face. Internal texture gives you movement, lift, and that floating quality that makes people say, "What is she doing differently? She looks incredible." The styling could not be simpler. A flat iron, 60 seconds, slight turn under at the ends. The blunt edges catch light better than wispy ends, making your hair look shinier and healthier instantly. And try tucking one side behind your ear. It opens up the face, highlights a cheekbone, and shows off an earring. Effortless elegance. Cut number 2, the soft textured shag. If the architectural bob is the CEO of haircuts, the soft shag is the artist. It is messy, it is effortless, and it is the single most effective distraction technique in the entire world of hair. Let me explain what I mean by that. After 60, many women become hyper-aware of fine lines around the eyes, loss of volume in the cheeks, changes along the jawline. A traditional salon cut tries to look perfect, symmetrical, smooth, polished. But perfection is actually the enemy here, because perfect symmetry in the hair highlights every asymmetry in the face, and the eye goes straight to what does not match. The soft shag solves this brilliantly. It's all about disruption. Instead of one clean line, you have a choppy, vertical, diagonal layers that keep the eye moving. The viewer is so busy following the texture and the movement of the hair that she never settles on a fine line or a shadow under the chin. It's misdirection, and it's genius. The key detail? Ask your stylist for a curtain bang or bottleneck fringe. This is a fringe that starts shorter at the center of the forehead and sweeps longer toward the cheekbones like the neck of a bottle. It acts as a set of soft brackets around your face, lifting everything upward and drawing attention directly to your eyes. It's a veil, not a wall. And here's something most women do not know. If your stylist is cutting your shag with straight-across scissor cuts, they're doing it wrong. They should be cutting into the hair at an angle, point cutting or slicing to create shattered ends that stack on top of each other. This creates the illusion of double the volume without adding any bulk. That's the difference between looking like you just stepped off a Paris street and looking like you got caught in the rain. Styling is beautifully low maintenance. Air dry with a bit of texturizing mousse. Scrunch the layers to activate them. A little dry shampoo on clean hair keeps everything separated and airy. If you can't run your fingers through it freely, you've used too much product. This cut wants to move. Cut number 3, the modern pixie bob. We need to have a serious conversation about short hair. Somewhere along the way, women over 60 were told that going short means giving up femininity. You chop it all off, spike it up with gel, and hope for the best. That is not a haircut. That is a surrender. The modern pixie bob, sometimes called the Pixie, is the complete opposite. It is short where you need the left and long where you want the softness. Well, think of it this way. It is the love child of a pixie and a bob. The back is clean and tapered against the nape, showing off your neck and jawline, one of the most elegant parts of a woman's silhouette. The front is longer, with a sweeping fringe that crosses the forehead and hits the cheekbone. That diagonal line is everything. Diagonal lines are energetic. They suggest movement, youth, direction. A granny cut is a circle. The pixie bob is an arrow pointing exactly where you want people to look. And here's a detail that will change your thinking completely. Gray and silver hair is naturally coarser and has more texture and grit than pigmented hair. Most younger women are spending a fortune on sea salt sprays and texturizing products trying to get that lived-in feel. Your natural silver hair already has it built in. The pixie bob celebrates that structure instead of fighting it. Drop me a comment right now. Which of these first 3 is already calling your name? Cut number 4, the soft fringe refresh. This one is not about changing your entire haircut. This is about adding one single element to whatever style you already have and watching it take 10 years off your face overnight. In the hair industry, a well-executed soft fringe is quietly known as salon Botox. And once you understand why, you will never want to go without one again. As we move through our 60s, many women become self-conscious about forehead lines, the furrows between the brows, and thinning along the front hairline. Some try to cover it with heavier foundation, which actually settles into the creases and makes them more visible. The soft fringe takes a completely different approach. It provides a physical veil, a whisper of hair that softens the entire upper third of your face. It does not hide you, it frames you. Here's the critical technique. You want what's called a bottleneck fringe, shorter at the center, just skimming the eyebrows, and curving gradually longer toward the temples until it blends seamlessly into your side layers. The effect is stunning. It creates a sharp horizontal line at the brow that frames your eyes like a spotlight. Suddenly, people aren't looking at your forehead, they're looking into your eyes, and that changes everything about how your face reads. Now, the mistake most stylists make with older clients is cutting the fringe too wide and too thick, pulling hair from halfway back on the head. Here's your rule. Place 2 fingers at your front hairline. Your fringe should never start further back than those 2 fingers. Anything more creates a shelf effect. Flat on top, heavy in front. We want whisper bangs, not wall bangs. Write that down and say it to your stylist with full confidence. And for every woman thinking, I don't want to style bangs every morning, here's the secret. You only have to style the fringe. The rest of your hair can go into a ponytail, a clip, a low bun. A styled soft fringe makes it look like you spent an hour on your hair when you spent 3 minutes. That's the kind of shortcut worth taking. Cut number 5, the asymmetrical graduated bob. I saved this one for last because it is for a very specific woman. If you are the woman who still reaches for a leather jacket, who loves a bold lip, who has absolutely no intention of fading into the background, this is your signature. The asymmetrical graduated bob is the ultimate style statement for women over 60 who want to look current, not just presentable. Here is the science behind it. As we age, our faces naturally become less symmetrical. A perfectly even blunt haircut actually highlights those tiny imbalances. Asymmetry in the cut is the artistic solution. By having one side fall slightly longer than the other, you create a diagonal visual line that keeps the eye moving across the face. It is a technique borrowed from architecture and high fashion, creating a sense of modernity and motion that reads as effortlessly cool. The graduated element means the back is stacked slightly shorter, clearing the nape of the neck to create a long, elegant line. The longer pieces in front act like contour lines, hugging the jaw and providing a sharp, defined edge exactly where many women feel they have lost definition. This cut looks extraordinary on silver and salt and pepper hair because the varied lengths show off every natural highlight and lowlight. The dimension is already in your hair. This cut simply lets it perform. The power move: tuck the shorter side behind your ear, one cheekbone revealed, one earring on display, and the longer side falling like a soft curtain on the other. Asymmetry creates intrigue, and intrigue is irresistible. If this list is already making you rethink your next salon appointment, tell me in the comments which cut made you say, that is the one. Now, before I let you go, I promised you the salon script. 3 phrases that will protect you from ever walking out with a granny cut again. Here they are. First, I want upward energy, not roundness. That single sentence tells your stylist you understand shape and you will not accept the helmet. Second, please point cut or slice cut. No blunt straight across chops. This ensures texture, movement, and modern edges instead of stiff, dated lines. Third, show me the back before you finish. Most women never see the back of their hair until they get home. By then, it is too late. Ask to see it while you are still in the chair. If it looks like a mushroom or a dinner roll, speak up. You are paying for this. You deserve to love every angle. Write those down, screenshot this, take them with you to your next appointment. They will change everything. And here's what I really want to leave you with today. This was never just about haircuts. It was about that quiet moment in the salon chair when you said, just give me something easy. Because somewhere deep down, you had started to believe that easy was all you deserved. That the exciting cuts, the statement styles, the haircuts that make a woman feel electric, those were for someone younger. They're not. They're for you, right now, exactly as you are. Your hair is the one thing on your entire body that you can completely transform in 45 minutes. It does not require surgery. It does not require suffering. It just requires the courage to stop settling for invisible and to start insisting on extraordinary. You are not aging out of style. You are aging into it. And the right cut doesn't turn the clock back. It announces to the world that you are not done yet. Not even close. If this video helped you see your reflection a little differently today, share it right now with one woman in your life who needs to hear this. We all have her, the friend, the sister, the mother who has been hiding behind the same tired cut for years. Send her this video. It might just change her next salon visit and the way she sees herself. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the moment. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and join this community of women who believe that beauty doesn't expire. It evolves. Tell me in the comments, Which of the 5 cuts are you booking first? I read every single one, and I can't wait to hear from you. I'll see you in the next video. Stay vibrant.